Reinhold Niebuhr, a prominent American theologian, addressed the doctrine of sin in his book Faith and History. In it, he delved into the concept of sin and its implications on human nature and behavior. Niebuhr's insights shed light on the nature of sin and its impact on individuals and society as a whole. Niebuhr's perspective on sin revolves around the idea that it stems from the human inclination to usurp the prerogatives of God. He argues that sin manifests when individuals elevate themselves beyond their rightful place and seek to assume the attributes and authority of God. This fundamental deviation from humility and submission to divine authority leads to the destructive misuse of freedom. The concept of sin as presented by Niebuhr underscores the inherent flaws in human nature, particularly the tendency to overestimate one's worth and capabilities. By emphasizing the limits of creaturely freedom, Niebuhr highlights the importance of recognizing and respecting the boundaries set by divine order. According to his viewpoint, failure to acknowledge these limits results in the perversion of freedom and the subsequent emergence of sin. Niebuhr's assertion that sin arises from man's inclination to think more highly of himself than he ought to is rooted in the theological understanding of pride as a cardinal sin. This prideful attitude, characterized by an exaggerated sense of self-importance and autonomy, leads individuals to disregard the ethical and moral guidelines established by divine principles. Consequently, the consequences of sin reverberate throughout human existence, impacting relationships, societies, and the world at large. According to Niebuhr, the destructive nature of sin is intrinsically linked to the misuse of freedom, particularly the failure to recognize and honor the limitations inherent in human existence. By overstepping these boundaries, individuals disrupt the harmonious order intended by God, resulting in discord, suffering, and moral decay. Niebuhr's insights into the doctrine of sin offer a compelling perspective on the consequences of human disobedience and the imperative of acknowledging divine sovereignty.